Coming in clear. Let me see. Yep. I'm coming in clear. Alright. Hello. Well, welcome to my stream. Welcome to my stream. I probably won't see anybody on the stream, but I'm recording this for later. So, I'm gonna just play some Ark today. Do a little bit of single player survival. Just the usual hanging out but let's just go through the randomization here, because I usually don't care about what my character looks like. Alright, I'm going with this one because this one looks really dumb. We'll just go ahead and name him Reaper. And then let's go to Viking Bay. Create new survivor. I have played this game before on the Xbox. I have many hours into this game, so I know what I'm pretty much I know what I'm mostly doing. So there is some stuff that I still have problems with, but for the most part I do pretty good. I went ahead and turned down the TV because I didn't want to annoy you guys with echo if you heard me. So my initial goal is to go over here past that archway and find and build inside that little cave there. And that'll be my home for a little while until obviously I get built up really good, and then we'll move spots. But let's see. Okay, yes I can. Alright. Or I might build where I usually do. Which is up here, on that rock over there. You can actually make a pretty decent sized base from that rock, which is nice. I haven't played the PlayStation version yet, so you will probably see me get trophies. Must call them achievements. Yeah, you'll see me get trophies from doing stuff on here, which I think is nice. I don't like that. But there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. So one of the first things I want to do is make a wooden storage box. That way I have something to do. I don't know if this is going to be a regular series or not. I just decided that I felt like streaming Ark today. And like I said, I haven't played this version of Ark yet, so... the only thing that's going to suck is I don't believe I can get the DLC items because I do not own the season pass on here, so finding saddles for a lot of the creatures is going to be very hard. I'm going to probably have to rely strictly on drops, which is not a good thing. Because if you guys didn't know, this map has a lot of the DLC creatures. Mostly the ones that they can afford to put on a map and not take away from their exclusive map. Because I haven't seen deathworms on this map. I've heard they're here, but I haven't personally seen them. Which is alright with me, because I do not want to fight deathworms, even though I know I'm not in the right biome for it. Okay, so I'm probably going to get myself a little 4x4 going. Or 2x2. I don't know, but maybe later on tonight I might do a Call of Duty stream where I test out the new crossbow, because I unlocked it the other night and I actually already put a few levels into it. So far my experience with it has been really good. I did not mean to put a point in the water. That's gonna suck. Alright. Oh, I'm overweight. I think this map is by far one of my favorite maps out of the game, strictly because it's just a large map with a diversity of biomes. It definitely does a lot of things right, but at the same time, sometimes the map does feel a little bit too big. Because there's some dinosaurs that you have to go like halfway across, or even all the way across the map for. And depending on where you spawn, that's that can suck. But I don't like how the streaming time and the chat sidebar show up in the recorded video, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it because I'm not gonna sit here and watch my phone and see if anybody joins and starts chatting, because to be honest, I am way too ADD for that. Did I make 6 foundations? I'm probably gonna move up because where I'm sitting I can't tell. I sure did. Alright. Oh well. No. Pick up thatch door frame. I'm so glad they added that feature in because it helps a lot of the time when I build. Because I misclick a lot. I remember the first time I was playing this game and fucking I had an accident where I clicked the what would have been the left bumper and down on the D-pad, because I knew you can whistle commands, but my tribe mate at the time talked me into doing it, and yeah, it is a very sinister command because it tells all your tamed dinosaurs to move to that location. So we had to spend an hour cleaning up everything because all the dinosaurs moved into one spot, and it wasn't a small amount of dinosaurs. Sorry, I have a little kitty being mad at me because I took her spot. She's not very happy with me right now. She's like, the hell are you doing? Taking my spot. No. No. I almost completely forgot we had this storage box, so I'm gonna throw that right there, and then I'm gonna make, I didn't pick up, okay, I didn't pick up as many rocks as I wanted, okay. Fucking. Oh no, what am I doing? There we go. Give me all the stone. Give me all the stone. So yeah, this is a single player world, so you won't see any of the cooler stuff that you get in multiplayer, where you get random people flying around and dropping in, which I guess I'm alright with, but I don't know. I might later on do a playthrough on a actual server, on an official server. Obviously, I wouldn't start the broadcast until I was logged in, because, yeah, that's just asking to be trolled. You kidding? Why the fuck did you sneeze on me? Let's go ahead through that in my hotbar. And then maybe... So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of gathering of materials and stuff until we get our initial foundation set up. So what most of this game is just grinding. I did tweak the single player settings, so it's a little bit quicker. I didn't want to do something too crazy where you get like 700 thatch from one tree, because that's what burned me out on Ark. Is I used to play on a server with my buddy, and he had his settings set really high. So you'd hit like 1 or 2 trees and you'd have enough to build a base. Which, I get it, there's parts in this game where the grinding is really unnecessary. Especially when you tame dinosaurs. Because there's times where you gotta sit here for hours taming a dinosaur on base stats. But yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm only like 17 minutes in, and I think I'm doing pretty good. But then again, I already know what I'm doing. So I need 6 ceilings, and I'll do 1 more wall. And the first death. Alright. It's because I was crafting. You can't really do nothing when you craft. Which, honestly, it's my bad, because I should have moved away from the Dilo before I started crafting. Water is definitely not... Alright. So we'll go and see how much this gives us. I'm not expecting the whole base to be built with what we have in our inventory, because I usually like to do too high. And then what I like to do is, when I build up here, I like to throw, eventually I like to throw a behemoth gate right in here, so that way, if someone even tries to like kite up a Rex or something, they can't get through, because they're not gonna try to climb up this hill. And yeah, it's nice little spot off spawn that's really good at actually defending your base. And I know you guys are gonna say that I built an extra wall, but I need to do it too high anyway, because that's just how I build my buildings. Alright. Tell me I got... Yep, simple bit. 6. Nope, I don't have enough points. Oh, we got another level. Learn narcotics. One of the easiest things you can do to earn levels at the beginning of the game is, even on official servers, is if you learn cloth hats and you do nothing but craft hats for a while, you'll gain a lot of levels that way. And then you usually do that until you get to the point where you can make narcotics. So you will need the mortar and pestle and the narcotics. And which narcotics is just rotten meat and narco berries. And you sit there and you make narcotics, and you get so many levels that way, especially later on in the game when you unlock the especially if you're playing on multiplayer servers and you have a tri-mate who's high enough level to get the I think it's the chem bench, and you can just mass produce narcotics. It's really OP as far as leveling up your guy. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and craft 3 of these. I had something on in my mind. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm also probably gonna eventually do some streams with my girlfriend. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's good since we only currently have one PlayStation. It's most likely going to be through Tether, which I know that's not a good way to play Ark, is through the Tether. Okay. What do I need? Thatch. That's right. Okay. So we'll do 2 of those. And we'll do 2 of those. Another thing, I really don't have an idea how to edit anything. I really need to start looking into being able to actually record videos instead of having to stream. Or I know I got lucky and I had my Elgato, but it's not as effective as I would want it to be. I do have a computer that has Streamlabs on it, so as soon as I figure that out, look forward to videos and actual streams. Because I've been thinking about doing a Empyrean Let's Play, or a Space Engineers Let's Play, because I finally got a computer that can run Space Engineers. Since they added planets, so because I used to be able to play Space Engineers on my laptop until they added planets, and then they had a bunch of graphic updates along with the planet update. So when that came out, my laptop couldn't handle anything. But then again, mine's not like an actual gaming laptop, so alrighty. And I know I probably sound like shit because of the headset I have to use for when I stream. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about it because I'm streaming straight through the PlayStation. Which its consoles aren't meant for that, so. Yeah. Well, I'd really love to see some dodo birds. That way I can start getting hide. The only thing that sucks about this spot that I chose is you can't really get, until you get water piping, there's really no way to get water up there. Unless it rains, obviously. So you have to constantly run up and down to get water. Which isn't a big deal at first, but after your like 7th or 8th time running down, or you're just kind of like, okay. What level are you? Oh my god. I died. Sucks because I really need dodos, but all I'm running into are Dilophosaurus. I made sure my gamma was up so you guys could see at night. Also, I really like having my gamma up because me personally, I don't like it at night. Because I've had some very bad experiences in this game when it came to nighttime. Oh, you're a 20. But your mate boosted, so fuck. And dead again. Reaper got killed by a level 20 Dilophosaurus. Yeah. As soon as I get a bow, as soon as I get to the point where I can get a bow, yeah. So I'm better at ranged attacks than I am close range. I'm gonna go try to get my stuff again. And we'll see how it goes. Run, 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 run. This game could be really beautiful at times. Well, what am I talking about? It can be beautiful all the time. About time. 9 hide. Alrighty, and the 85's back. Awesome. Gonna be like, Reaper, it's just level 85 Dilophosaurus. Why are you running from it? Because I'd rather not get murdered every 10 seconds if I can help it. And there's the other one. Son of a bitch. Ah, dodos. Melee damage. Son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna go back to base and see if we can't get this bed and shit down. Hopefully that's the last of the goddamn Dilophosaurs. At least right now. Until I can get better shit to fend them off with. Or at least until I get my melee up. And the other nice thing is about this area is there's metal nodes spread out through Viking Bay, so if you know where you're looking, you can find them pretty good. And you can have a vast amount of riches. If anybody's played Ark before, they'll know that the three biggest rare in quotations materials that you can find are black pearls, metal, and obsidian. Ah, shit. Because metal and obsidian are usually found up on top of mountains, and black pearls, unless you dive to the depths of the ocean, are really hard to find. Luckily, this also happens to be a really good map for black pearls too. So, actually, while we're here, waiting for daytime, I'ma just create a tribe. Here to chill. While waiting on some food here. Hide is something that you want to keep stored away early game, especially if you start off in a very bad area, because you put your box somewhere where you can easily find it, unless you're playing on PvP, which that's self-explanatory. But yeah, you usually want to keep hide stored away, because early game, that's probably one of the harder things to get Unless you have something like dodos nearby, in which case, you can easily murder dodos. Even really high level ones. So, let's see here. What do I need for the mortar and pestle? 15 hide, which we got the hide. So we just need the stone. Alright. Which actually, just go ahead. Go here. Repair my equipment. Since I'm just needing stone, I could just hit these rocks right here. And would you look at that? Another level. Holy hell, this is a big rock. See here, what did I get? Wood foundation, wood walls. I'm not gonna change my base just yet. I might before the end of the stream, but right now I'm gonna focus on getting levels as much as I can. Getting levels, getting those basic resources, those basic starting resources, I should say, then going from there. Berries. So I'm gonna go pick some berry bushes, and that will also help me with not only leveling up, but it will also get me more fiber, which fiber is again one of those early resources that you just can't get enough of. Even in late game, fiber usually plays a role in a lot of recipes. Can't wait to get to the point where we can make metal tools, because that's always helpful. Oh, I hear Dadillo. Yep. Which one are you? You're the 85, okay. Come attack my friend, Mr. Tortoise. Turtles are really good as tank animals because, yeah, they can take a lot of damage. Thinks they're tough now, huh? Yes, I got it. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Turtle. Oh. Oh shit. I ain't gotta... Like you see, this turtle's level 20, and he's taking on an 85 with pretty much no problem. You can have like level 100 turtles and throw them in the boss room, and then you can tank the bosses fairly well. Mainly the Brood Mother. And while your Rexes and stuff can attack from behind them, then yeah, you can get some insane boss battles with. Thank you again, Mr. Turtle. The lava source is punk ass. Alright. So what we want to do... God damn it, I didn't mean to do water again. As we're going to, actually, probably kill our friend here. As much as I hate to... Actually, before we do... Let's get a bow. Thatch. Okay. Then we'll sit here. Let's see if this is enough. I doubt it. Yes, it was. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Turtle. Got all 5 of my arrows back. Got a decent amount of hide. Alright. We're looking pretty good. Most of that hide can be put towards the forge once we get to that level. We can do, go ahead. Oh, we almost got 100 hide stacks in 200, so we're almost about half a stack, which is really good. It's really good. If you guys feel adventurous enough and you own the DLC maps and you are new to Ark, if you're new to Ark and own the Season Pass or any of the DLC maps, and you feel adventurous, I would try, and I'm going to use the word try in this, Scorched Earth, because if even veterans have a hard time with that map, at least back when I played it a long time ago, if there was a map to ever learn Scorched or Ark, it would have been Scorched, because yeah, if you can survive on Scorched Earth, you can survive Ark, because that map, if the animals aren't killing you, the dehydration will. Alright, what's the time on these? And spoiled. Okay. So we'll just go ahead, throw all this meat in at the same time, cook it all. We'll actually throw our metal in here, which that's another thing we should probably be stocking up on. Another thing you can stock up on, initial game, that will come in handy later game, is charcoal. Simply because later on you can make firearms, and yeah, the charcoal makes gunpowder. Which that is by far one of my favorite things to do, especially when I got a base and I'm pretty much fully built up. Is I like to make my own like tower and sit there with either a marksman rifle or a long neck. Sit there and shoot dinosaurs. The beautiful thing about beautiful thing about base Ark now is that you got some of the base S plus building pieces, like triangle foundations and ceilings, wooden fence supports. There's double doors somewhere, but you get a lot of pieces in. Okay, so while I was there, I just learned that. What was I doing? Okay. Unlearned engrams. Okay. Level 16. Okay. Which we're moving fairly decent. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna pick more bushes, get more narco berries. I'm having trouble today. Oop, I think we're actually high enough level to grab that. I'm gonna try to go for it. Worst case scenario, we lose everything on us. But there's nothing on me right now I just can't, that I can't just remake, so. I'm gonna go ahead and start unlocking some of the more fancier build pieces. Oh, they know I'm looking for hides, so they all gathered here. Oh, shit. Nope, I jumped too far. I do not like being out in the open. Okay, come on. Fucking scam always been a problem since day one. God damn it, dude. It's like, here, you want this little shiny drop? I would be pissed if I get up there and I'm not even the right level for it. Ah, fuck! Can't get up there. The fuck, dude. I'm gonna eat the last of my food. I'm gonna let my fucking stam regen. Swear to fucking God, dude. Alright, that drop's just gonna have to go away. Well, hi there, Old You want to know to get my full rage and not being able to get that drop. Okay. Man, there goes the day. I ain't gonna go get that. If I had a flyer, that would have been different, because I could have just, obviously I could just load it up there. And it'd all been hunky-dory, but obviously that is not the case. I didn't know where he was. Nope. I know that sound. That's an itchy. That's an itchy looking to... Well, I was gonna tame the Jerboa, but I guess my stam said otherwise. Fucking hate the stam in this game. Let me know down in the comments, or if you're gonna come in. Or yeah, It'd have to be in the comments because nobody's watching this right now. But let me know down in the comments what your favorite creature in Ark is. I'm interested to see what everybody's picks are. Mine would have to be the Rex. The Rex, followed closely by the Wyvern, or Wyvern, depending on how you pronounce it. Which that's gonna be something that we eventually get to. Speaking of stam, come on, there we go. Stamina. Put a point into that. We'll make some cementing paste. Make some spark powder. Mainly spark powder because that gets us ready for guns. I should still get weapons if I'm mistaken. From yeah, no. That really didn't do shit, but well. You know how I said we're gonna wait? Well, I decided differently. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead. I'll throw that there. I gotta be careful and vigilant when I'm out here, because I have seen Rexes actually come down here before, even though this is meant to be a starting zone. And starting zones usually, yeah, sometimes they have bad people or bad dinosaurs in it, but for the most part they tend to be ones you can usually handle fairly easily. But that whole mountainside there is just, yeah, it's bad. Sometimes a Rex will be chasing something and it'll find its way down here. And yeah, it's just a bad time. Make a larger storage box so I can get rid of that puny one. See, like I said, as soon as I get a bow, animals are pretty much fucked. That, and I did put some points into melee. Alright. Standing torch now. Let's get back to focusing on building. But yeah, I'm thinking about starting to do live streams with my girlfriend, because she usually does live streams too. Her channel is Psycho Wolf Plays. But yeah, but she usually does streams too, from time to time. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing playing some Minecraft split screen, or doing something like that where me and her can both play and hang out and just enjoy. Oh jeez. Just enjoy some just streaming stuff. As you can see, we're overburdened, so it's time to head back up. I'm actually surprised because I have not received I didn't receive a notification about a trophy, which is weird because I think it's been over a day now, and it usually notifies you when you survive for more than a day. So let's see here. One of the many satisfying things about this game is that just watching your progression. Watching your progression just slowly get better and better. Something about it just so satisfying. And then I'll just chuck everything back in there, except for the stuff I'll know we'll need. So, yep. My phone's over there on the couch, and somebody's probably messaging me. Wondering why the fuck I ain't answering. which you'll probably see me streaming. At least there's plenty of trees here, so I know I'm gonna get my resources. I needed 2 for the roofs, and I still have a lot more to go. According to walls. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Oop. One more level and we get into the interesting stuff. It's about time. But I'm gonna go ahead and learn dinosaur gateways. That way. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make 2. So, let's see here. We need fiber stone. No, 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 no. You go back over here. No, stop. Okay. You go down here. There we go. We'll go up here, we'll take everything apart, and then we'll set dino gates up. Cause yeah, I'm gonna make 2. Yeah, I should only need 2, but I'm gonna place them right here. 1, 2. I might need a 3rd. That way, nothing could come from that direction. If for some reason something follows me up, they can't get up that way. then we're gonna go right here. The ceiling's done, so now we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6 walls, and then this is done. Another 6 walls, and then the base is done. And then we can start working on the gates. So I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna throw the stone in there because it's weighing me down. Then I'm gonna grab about 400. Down 5. That like. I don't know. So we'll throw those in there. Throw that in there. Which shouldn't take long at all. There we go. Trophy just popped up. First day. Trilobite. There we go. Sorry for the little sidetrack there, but things give you really good stuff for for how you kill them. But anyway. So we're gonna want to learn refining forge, smithy, and pick and hatchet. Okay, I had enough points. Hopefully I get back in time before that despawns. That's probably like Rebirth. There's a drop. Nope. That one's up in the mountains. We're gonna stay up here in the coast until I know my safety venturing is guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, but where did I drop that at? Oh, right here. Drop that much. Okay. The only thing that I'm surprised that we haven't ran into yet is them itchies. Those birds that fly around and steal your shit. Yeah, because those things are annoying. Gonna do. Gonna go ahead and take all this. Alright, so the only thing we're missing right now is fiber. Which fiber is easily obtainable. So we need about 50 fiber. 25 plus 25 is 50. So it looks like I'm just kind of like pretty much just dicking around, not really doing much as far as building my base, but pretty much you want to make sure everything's pretty well set up before you start taming stuff, because nothing's worse than doing stuff with bare minimum materials. So it's kind of why I'm just running around and gathering shit. I'm not on the server. I'm not on a server. What am I missing? This is like 40 wood I need. I thought I had everything, but apparently I was wrong. Alright. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. The other thing that's stupid is you can't eat in water. Which has always been one of my pet peeves. I was like, why am I hungry? And then I remembered, yeah, no shit. I just talked about how I don't have food. Ugh. I can't eat food and water. Like, gosh. Really? I still don't have enough wood. Alright, I'm gonna just go grab 100. I'm gonna grab 100. That way it's just done and over with. That's what I should have done in the first place. I don't know if I'll tame anything in this episode or not. I know YouTube only does 4 hours, or records only 4 hours of gameplay through the PlayStation. So, I might not make it, or I might not go that long. So we'll see. Let's see. Frank arrows, finally. That way we can knock something out if we want to. But I'm probably not gonna get around to that yet. And if we do, it probably won't be until after I unlock the crossbow. Okay. This should be more than enough wood. If not, I'm gonna be pissed. Who knows, I might have leftover mats to finish off the base. Wishful thinking, I know. Then after this, I'm gonna place the dinosaur gates and and then see how I feel after that. Throw the mats in there. We're gonna grab the gate. I'm gonna go down here. Actually, I'm actually gonna throw it right here. I have no clip on, so that's why I was able to build it like that. No, we got a viewer. Oh, yep, there it goes. Nope, I'm on a single player world, so... I like how excited I got. I was like, ooh, people. And then it was like, nope, denied. Alright. Let's go ahead. And we'll get this forge. And the smithy. And then we'll get that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Alright, so we have enough hide. I think we have enough hide for both. Yes, we have enough, more than enough hide. No sooner than I speak of the devil, it fucking appears. Okay. gonna go ahead. We're gonna head back up, place everything. There's that compy I killed earlier, still chilling. Gonna place the forge right here. Gonna go inside of it. We're going to actually get more wood, which there should be no. Son of a bitch. Alright. Parachute. Parachute's actually probably the most underrated item in Ark. Because I've had experiences where I wish I had one. And yeah, it's just bad times as a whole. Like the other night, I was playing. Didn't mean to get the high unit on. But like the other night I was playing and I unfortunately lost my Pteranodon to a Sabertooth, and I ran away and I almost ran off a cliff. And the Sabertooth found me and knocked me off the cliff. So, it was a bad time. I was a little less than happy about it. Because, as you can imagine, it's really frustrating to not only lose your bird, but pretty much die at your own hand. If I would have had a parachute, I would have just jumped off the ledge and ran to safety, even though I was a considerable distance away from my base, which I have actually done many times before, where I have like put myself in situations where I need to run away, but my base is really far away, and it's just, yeah, it's bad times. Because my buddy ran his own PvP server before he shut it down, and yeah, I was in a situation where I tried to solo raid a base, and it was not a great time. Because it didn't take me long to realize how futile it was to raid it, because They were the Alpha Tribe. Yeah, it was not a great day for me. Okay, so I can't put thatch in there. Alright. That makes me feel better. Alright. So the second I get 5 ingots, I'm gonna make a smithy, which I should have everything but the wood. Okay. I gotta go get wood anyway, so I'm gonna go grab it. I know this is probably a boring stream if you watch it later. Just a lot of me running back and forth. But I'm try to keep it entertaining as much as I can. I know listening to people talk sometimes can be very boring, and I understand if I come across as boring. Okay, so I will drop this last 49 wood. And we'll run up here and not only feed our smelter, but also make our smithy as well, which will be a great help because metal tools are really good and shall crank up the amount we're getting by a considerable amount. But I will say one of the reasons why I like this spot here is because you can pretty much build on this entire platform without being obstructed, and it's a really good spot. And then just like the view, it's kind of nice. Granted, it's not the best view on the map, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. Got enough, so we'll make the table. We'll place it down. Pretty much throw most, if not all of our supplies into this table. Go weapons melee. We can go pickaxe. Just need one more ingot. Go ahead and drop those. then, well, bam, metal tools. We'll take this stack here, we'll split it in half, we'll throw that half in there. We'll throw... Well, actually split this half again. Then what we can do is there any meat? There is. Though most of it's pretty much spoiled. Which is alright with me, because we can just do this. Obviously, this isn't going to be the final layout of the base. I plan on probably, depending on how I feel next episode or whatever, I'll probably just expand outwards pretty much until I take this whole peninsula, or I will most likely find a new spot to build. But yeah, usually when you get to this point, you can pretty much consider this a quote-unquote starting base. The only thing that I would probably focus on after this would be turning this into stone, but other than that, this base is done. See, level 24 is stone. But yeah, because you got your fire for cooking, you got the refining forge, you got your smithy, you got a large storage container, and you got a mortar and pestle and a bed. The main things that you would need are the refining forge and the smithy, and then you can start when you become a higher level, you can start building behemoth gates and stuff, so you can pretty much have enough materials on you to build a base when you pick a spot, and you don't have to worry about pretty much losing all your shit, which is nice. So that's what I might do. I just might pretty much get secondaries of everything, along with a bunch of stone structure pieces, and then I might build off somewhere else. But that's obviously after I probably get a flyer, because getting around this map on foot will take forever. This map is not meant to be walked. There's just so much. This map is so big. Like, hold on. Like, as you can see, like, that's just one little speck of the map. And there's just so much more to this map. Unfortunately, since I haven't played on the PlayStation version of this, I cannot show you in detail how big the map is. But yeah, it's ridiculous. so we're 3 levels away from, well, pretty much 2 because we're pretty much right there. So, as far as XP, so about 2 levels away from being able to craft the crossbow. Which is really helpful. And let's see. We'll go ahead and burn the wooden raft. This raft is another good way to get around the map. However, depending on the body of, they move really slow, and depending on the body of water, you'll run into sea creatures that will attack your raft. Mainly the megalodons and the whales. The whales really love to attack rafts. And there's usually a whale that spawns in the middle of the lake over there. Or whatever you want to call it. So pretty much I know where all the resources are. Like the main resources. Like the metal, the crystal, and gold and stuff. So pretty much all I'm doing is going to focus on just building up to the point where I require those resources, and then I'll start taming stuff and eventually get to the point where I might try to do caves. I've never soloed caves before, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Because I have bad experiences in this game. I have not entered one and not died. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if I can get the stuff required for the bosses, which is ultimately my end goal. Is to take all the shit I get, throw it in an obelisk along with my dinosaurs, and see if I can survive. Which, it's a very scary thought when you think about it, because I've never done this solo, so we'll see. I've always played multiplayer. As far as I'm concerned, if you're gonna play this game, playing on the servers is probably the best way to learn, let alone to enjoy the experience of ARK. Because sure there's a lot of like crap you gotta deal with on the public servers, because in my opinion ARK is probably has one of the better but most toxic communities I know of, because there's some people that I have dealt with that are really nice and they help you out and stuff, but then there's people who just completely undermine your entire experience. They'd pretty much do anything to just pretty much ruin all your hard work, because this game is very time consuming. It's very much a grind. But I think I'm gonna end this stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I think I might stream this here soon again. Don't know when. Like I said a long time ago, that I just kind of do this on a whim, so don't expect like any sort of schedule. And nor should I make a schedule for it, I guess. But I know it's not the most efficient way to do things because nobody really can tune in if people actually enjoy the content that I make, which I know some people do, but like I said, I know I can get really boring at times, so. But I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.